So today, we're talking about artificial intelligence. But we're going to skip all the sci-fi stuff and get right down to it. How AI is no longer just for the tech giants. It's actually becoming a super practical, powerful tool for small businesses. And we're going to focus on the real-world advantages you can start using, well, right now.
And let's be honest, this quote probably hits pretty close to home, right? When you hear AI, it's easy to picture these impossibly complex, super expensive systems, something for a huge corporation, but definitely not for the local coffee shop or the small online store. That perception is totally common and completely understandable.
Okay, but what if that whole image is just outdated? What if AI isn't some futuristic concept that's way off in the distance? What if it's an accessible, everyday tool that can actually level the playing field for small businesses? That's exactly what we're going to dig into. So, first things first, we need to get past all the hype. Let's break down what AI really is and what it means for your day-to-day operations.
This slide really just cuts right through all that noise. The myth, is that AI is exclusive, it's way too complicated, and it's totally out of reach. But the reality is so much more empowering. It's becoming an affordable tool that's actually designed to fit right into your workflow. It's for entrepreneurs, just like you.
So if you strip away all the jargon, this is really all we're talking about. AI is just about teaching a computer to handle those repetitive, time-sucking tasks. I mean, just think about all the administrative work that piles up. AI is the tool you train to take that right off your plate.
And this, right here, this is the whole point. The real value isn't the fancy tech itself. It's about getting your time back. By automating all those necessary but, let's face it, non-revenue generating tasks, you get to put your energy where it actually matters, on strategy, on innovation, and on actually growing your business.
Okay, let's shift gears and talk about something that's at the heart of any business, your customer. We're going to see how AI isn't about replacing the human touch at all, but actually making it even better.
For so long, customer service has been a waiting game, right? You wait for a customer to have a problem, then they call or email, and you react. Well, AI totally flips that script on its head. It lets you anticipate what people need, personalize your communication, and be available 24/7. It actually creates a much better, more human experience.
And here's how that actually works in practice. We're talking about really practical stuff. An intelligent chatbot can handle basic questions like store hours, even after you've closed for the day, so a customer never feels ignored. AI can also analyze data to help you send marketing emails that actually feel relevant, or even predict sales trends so you're always stocked up on what your customers are about to want.
Now let's talk speed and efficiency. In this next part, we'll look at how you can use automation to really accelerate your growth, pretty much by just getting all the tedious work out of your way.
I love this slide because it shows the transformation so clearly. Okay, so you start with that manual grind. We all know it, all those hours you lose to data entry or invoicing. Then you bring in an AI tool to handle all that routine stuff. And the result? All that time and brain power is now freed up for the big picture activities that actually push your business forward.
And look, this isn't some far-off theory. These are real tools you can go out and use today. Think about it. QuickBooks, using AI to scan your receipts and categorize expenses automatically, so your books are always current. Or Google Ads, working in the background, constantly tweaking your campaigns to find more customers. Or even Canva, drafting 5 different social media captions for you in seconds. Every one of those tools saves you hours.
Now, every business, big or small, generates a ton of data. Sales figures, website clicks, you name it. But how in the world do you make sense of all of it? Let's see how AI can help you find the story that's hiding in all those numbers.
This is such a perfect way to put it, isn't it? All those spreadsheets and analytics reports can feel so overwhelming, just like a wall of static noise. AI basically acts as your translator. It finds the patterns, it finds the rhythms, and it turns all that noise into a clear melody you can actually use to make smart decisions.
There's a perfect example. So imagine you own a coffee shop. You'd probably assume your weekends are the busiest, right? That's what most people would think. But an AI analysis might find something totally surprising. Take a look at this chart. It shows that for this particular shop, the real peak traffic is actually midweek. That's a hidden rush hour. Just think about the decisions you could make with that knowledge, about staffing or promotions or what to bake. That's the power of real insight. So, what this all comes down to is that AI helps you answer your most important questions. What are my best-selling products? Where are my customers really coming from? Is my marketing budget actually working? By analyzing your data, AI gives you confident, evidence-based answers. It takes all the guesswork out of your strategy. All right, so you might be thinking, this all sounds great, but where on earth do I even begin? Well, this last section is your launchpad. We're going to break it down into a simple, totally non-intimidating way to get started. Look, you don't need to completely overhaul your business overnight. Just start small. Pick one single pain point. Maybe it's writing social media posts. Maybe it's scheduling. Then find one tool that helps with that one task, and then just see what happens. Track it for a month. Those small wins are what build momentum.
And you know, getting started doesn't have to cost you a thing. A lot of the most powerful AI tools are things you might already be using, or at least you can try them for free. Play around with ChatGPT for some ideas, use Canva's AI features for your next design, or just let Grammarly polish your emails. The barrier to entry has never ever been lower.
At the end of the day, this quote just sums it all up perfectly. AI isn't about adding more to your already packed to-do list. It's about making the work you're already doing more efficient and more impactful. It's the ultimate tool for working smarter, not harder.
So as these incredibly powerful tools become available to everyone, the real advantage goes to the people who learn how to use them well. It is truly leveling the playing field between the small shops and the giant corporations. So the only question left is, how are you going to use it to build your vision?